Plain Truth Golf, we believe golf can be better understood, it can be better taught, and as a consequence of that, we believe golf can be played better. Now, how can it be better understood, better taught, and to the point where we can all play better? Well, we have to come up with some solutions that will make that possible. Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, in his biography that came out just around his death, talked about solutions to problems. And it very much applies to what Plain Truth Golf does with the subject of golf. Steve said that when we first tend to look at a problem, what we do is we see the problem as a little too simple, and we come up with overly simplified solutions that address what we think is a fairly simple problem. If I were to say in golf, that would simply be looking and saying, well, balance is everything. If you're on balance, you'll be a good golfer. Or aim is everything. If you get aimed correctly, you'll play good golf. Don't look up, keep your eye on the ball. Things like that are wildly overly simplified solutions to what they view as a simple problem. Step number 2, as Steve Jobs had seen it in a 3-step evolution, is that we all of a sudden realize the golf swing is not a simple problem. The golf swing's a complex problem. We all of a sudden see it in all its complexities, not only understanding the golf swing, understanding the different types and models of golf swings that are out there, but also starting to understand impact and ball flight and all the various things that can happen in your favor and also happen when it's not going right. And so we do see it as a very complex problem. And so we start coming up with extraordinarily complex solutions to address a complex problem. Now, some of those things, if they related to golf and the complex solutions, would be the efforts we have to almost change the vocabulary of golf. Sometimes when I'm talking to other golf professionals, I'm not even sure what they're talking about, and I've been in golf all my life. It's when we start coming up with words that we don't understand, that don't convey themselves in the culture and history of golf. It's when we take an overly complex view that things really get difficult. As so often that happens is when we start failing in our understanding of golf, or when we start failing in our understanding of teaching, or when we start failing as a player, we start trying to wrap ourselves in more information, more technology, and more sophistication. We think that by making it more technical and wrapping ourselves even tighter in those solutions, that we can come up with the correct answer. Today's technology is awesome, but today's technology has made the game almost impossible for people to understand. It's almost made it impossible for them to play well. Finally, the evolution that takes it to the 3rd and final step, according to Steve Jobs, is someone comes along with a simple, elegant solution to explain a complex problem. That's what we think we have at Plain Truth Golf. We believe that everything in golf, whether it's the miss of a ball flight, a push, a hook, a toe, a heel, a sky ball, a slice, what have you. We believe impact, and we believe every element of the golf swing. Those 3 areas are all explainable in a binary code. A binary code is simply an on and an off, a plus and a minus, an A and a Z. They're 2 opposite figures in which everything that happens, either ball flight, impact, or swing shape, everything that happens can be explained in one of those 2 ways. And that's what we do at Plain Truth Golf. We try and tackle a very complex notion, golf, and explain it in terms that are understandable, that are manageable, that are clear, that are easily communicated, and are totally effective. One of our slogans at Plain Truth Golf is hit the next ball better. If you want to understand golf in simple, elegant terms that do not oversimplify golf, they simply explain a complex problem. We're the answer that you're looking for.